everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lunch with the Lone Guys. We are still exploring ways to use the money that you can take out of your house with a reverse mortgage. And one thing I know, and everyone knows, weddings are expensive.
Oh my word, yeah.
And a lot of people don't have the funds to really help their
Right.
son or their daughter
Right.
have a nice wedding.
I have 3 daughters, and just you saying that makes me a little anxious.
God
right now.
bless you.
Yes.
You just broke out into a cold sweat.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you can sink a lot of money into a wedding, and it's those memories that last a lifetime, so you want to make good ones. So I'll start by, one of the things you can spend money on is the music in a wedding.
Yeah.
Maybe you hire a band for the reception or something like that, or a soloist for the ceremony.
Sure. Little quartet when you're...
Yeah. So I feel like these people probably spent some money on this performance.
Arizona sky.
Wow.
You got the string
Look at
players.
In your eyes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You look at me.
So
and babe,
that's
I
just an
wanna
example
catch
of
your
what's even making him cry.
That's so sweet. Yeah.
It's buried in my
So
soul.
I don't know how much they paid
wonder.
for a soloist like that, but if you're not spending that type of money, you might get, things more like this.
I know I've been changed.
He's been changed. So have we.
Is that Colin Kaepernick? He's gonna hurt himself.
He already has, and he hurt me too. Or you might get someone that sounds like this.
They're trying to keep a straight face.
And then one other example. Here's a great option if you don't have a lot of
It's
money.
going to be one that has made me pretty famous over the last few years.
made him
It's called
pretty
Looking
famous.
for City.
You
Does
get
he
the
sing it
idea.
or not?
Eventually,
Does he? Oh,
he
okay.
remembers the
We
words.
don't have enough time.
No, we don't have
Yeah.
enough time for
Yeah.
that.
Looking for a city where I never die.
Yeah.
But just, that's the spectrum.
True.
I
True.
mean,
Or
you
you could always hire. Or just have your aunt. Don't you think?
You could go with
Yeah.
that option too,
Yeah.
which is
She-
also painful.
She is enjoying it. The rest of them, I'm not so sure.
I
but
don't know what's
she is.
because I can't hear her. I don't know what would be more painful,
you can
her
imagine.
voice or that
Yeah.
dress she's wearing.
Yeah,
I mean, that
it's a little distracting.
speaks for
I
itself.
know. Like no one else is supposed to wear white at the wedding, but I would also think dreadful tie dye would be discouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So again, another big ticket item for a lot of weddings would be the cake.
Oh, sure.
It's a very special moment in the reception.
A lot of focus.
I put
Yeah,
it in my wedding
so-
scrapbook and I saved up. Once
Here's
I
what
finally
she
found
wanted.
a bakery that said they could do it. And
It's pretty.
let
Yeah.
me show you what I got.
It kind of looks like it matches, but yeah.
This is the cake that we got on my wedding day.
They didn't quite nail it like she
Wow.
was hoping.
It is pretty.
Even
bad.
now, just looking at it all these years later, I
At least
am
you can
like,
laugh about it now.
what
which
is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, to be
I love
fair,
that she did a close
there
up.
are 3 tiers, and they do have berries on top.
But it's
And
like
then-
shards of chocolate. Like
Yeah.
it's not rolls.
And
at all.
here's
Yeah.
one other example of here's
Money.
what she
I can't
wanted.
wait to pick it up and eat it.
Wow.
Like I had taste tested her
Dramatic.
cakes and they were delicious. I was like really excited.
That's beautiful.
What is this? This
That
is what I got.
That's not the same bakery.
What is this? What? Okay, my dad picked this up for me.
Oh my word.
Yeah,
And there's nothing on it, nothing. Like it's just.
and you're
a
picking it up
swirl
the
of-
day of, and what can be done at that
True.
point?
No, that's true. That's a good point.
Except to cry.
Right.
I mean, 'cause-
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The people had some interesting directions with cakes, and some of them, granted, some of them I think, maybe someone in the family helped out and made, but like even that's not wedding worthy.
No.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they were a Packers fan.
I don't
but
know.
That's
but,
hideous.
But come on,
Yeah.
like like you would know that's not one. And that's definitely a theme they went with.
Sherbet.
Yeah. I think it matches some of the bridesmaids' dresses. is all I
Probably
can
does.
guess.
Yeah, they kept with the theme.
This was interesting. I mean, the cake's beautiful when you look at it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could tell they were going the whole like 1 Corinthians 13,
Mm-hmm.
Directional. It's beautiful. Love, faith, hope. Read that last one.
Thrust.
They misspelled trust.
Love, hope, and thrust.
Okay. Okay. And then one last one I found that very creative. I think this had to be a theme. I don't know. Yeah.
Squirrels.
It's not too appetizing. I don't know. Would you want to dig into that? Yeah. And they're holding hands.
Yeah, and Bud Light cans on the corners.
That is one classy
That is awesome.
cake there.
Were they
Yeah.
going for like the camo look? Is that? I mean, what is
It is
that?
camo, but I love that the squirrels are
And he's got
actually
a tie
holding
on.
hands. Oh, and she has a little veil on, and they're real squirrels.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of themes, I came across this. Clearly, this couple probably met at the gym.
Oh my goodness. That's part of their dance routine?
Yeah. And she's actually showing him up, I might add.
Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
Like, how do you talk well, I guess they talked each other into it. I
Yeah.
mean, they both were up for it, but
Yeah.
yeah, you would think someone would be like, you know what? Let's just do a traditional first dance.
Yeah.
Let's do but yeah, themes. There's definitely some interesting themes that I found. Here's, more of a country,
shotgun wedding.
more of a country
Yeah.
theme. Exactly.
Blend in.
Yeah.
Your surroundings.
Blend in, exactly.
Where's the bride? We don't know. Oh,
I think that was a bit of a rush
maybe.
wedding. But do you notice her train made out of Bud Light cans?
And what's the Bud Light boxes?
I think it's a ceremonial.
Did they walk in on those?
I think they must have.
Wow,
I think they
that's
must have.
special.
And they do have something on the ground to. I don't know why, but yeah, to
No, me
protect
neither.
their feet. I don't know. To protect their work boots. Yeah, interesting.
Another item that people spend money on is the DJ.
Oh, sure.
And I don't know about you, but when I see this,
Oh, I don't know, man.
it just doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence.
Like, you can't. This is the cable management. For me, it's the risk, the dangers that I can see here are just.
I mean, he's got tripping hazards everywhere, and
because wow.
it doesn't look like you're going to be in for a good time.
Shield
with that.
around him.
Yeah.
They made on the way there. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you done?
that's all
Really?
I got.
That's all.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Photography.
Big one.
You hire photography. That's a big expense. I remember planning that's a big one.
'Cause if you don't capture that moment, then
Exactly.
gone.
It's gone forever. So they were definitely trying to capture a moment,
they did.
but
That's great.
yeah, that one. And venues. We didn't really talk about the venue specifically, but if you get a reverse mortgage and if you pull out some funds to help pay for a wedding, you could probably avoid having an
upgrade from McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've heard of people doing like a Waffle House wedding.
Really?
Again, why? I mean, but they
Okay, if you're
get
into
married
it.
in a Waffle
Okay.
House. But that
Okay. But it looks like she just is running out of the restroom to grab
maybe.
a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. So, but
Okay.
if you do get a reverse mortgage,
Wait, there's more.
there is. If you do get a reverse mortgage,
And there's someone pounding on our roof. I don't know if you hear that, but
you're right.
That's
Walking
okay.
up there. Okay. So if you do pull out funds. And you are able to help out your granddaughter, maybe with her dream dress, that she's always wanted, because that can be expensive to wear one day. She could get something like
you
that,
could go with that.
right?
Wow.
I mean, so we talked about a little more conservative budget weddings. That's something
Don't
else.
know what that is.
I don't know, but that's a few nickels there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
So-
looks like a thunderstorm behind her.
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
It does. So I think, that's one of those things that I think most grandparents I say grandparent, typically that's the age group, would love to help their child pay for education or a wedding or some of those big ticket items that you could make their dreams come true so they don't end up with
And
some
again,
of those
those
situations.
memories are going to last a lifetime. We've all eaten the food at weddings where they might have skimped on the
Sure.
caterer, and
Sure.
so go all out, create those memories that are going to last a lifetime. And
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. It's a well worth it. I think that's well worth it. If you're going to pull out money for doing something, I think that's a good one.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Lunch with the Lone Guys.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
What happens when it breaks? Is that bad luck?
I think it is bad luck. I'm pretty sure. Or your fortune does not come true. Yeah.
A bold attempt is half of success. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does yours say?
I don't know. All things in moderation, even moderation.
Oh, well, exactly.
That one. Okay.
See you next time.